Steph Curry demanding Golden State trade him. Now that I have your attention, back to reality. Warriors in Denver. Nikola Jokic averaging a triple-double so far. And if James Wiseman wasn't a believer, he is now. Jokic, we're not in Memphis anymore. This is a different league. Nuggets were led 65-54 at the half. Let's go third quarter. Steph Curry. Curry running the pick and roll with Wiseman. Oh! Wow. Quit talking about we're not in Memphis anymore, anchor monkey. Wiseman looking good right there. Green to Curry. Curry hits the three. And then Curry. Oh, skinny pop. He had 35 points. He had 11 rebounds. He also had 7 turnovers, and then that plus-minus, he was a minus 21, and that's not good. Fourth quarter. If you're the Warriors, get out of Denver, baby. Go. Jokic double-team finds Will Barton, and then Curry. We talked about the turnovers. There's one. Jokic goes Elway to Monte Morris. Another triple-double for Jokic. Nuggets up 2 touchdowns. And then Jamal Murray and Jokic. They run their version of the pick and roll. And the Nuggets roll. 114-104. Nikola Jokic, 5th triple-double of the season. He shot 50% or better in each of them. No other player in the NBA has more than 1 triple-double with 50% shooting this season. It's also his 46th career triple-double, tying James Harden for the 8th most in NBA history.
First-year head coach Stephen Silas said it was a crazy 48 hours for sure, but we're out of it. And Eric Gordon says now the team can have a real direction. Rockets got Victor Oladipo in that deal, but he wasn't with them when they took on the Spurs Thursday. John Wall out resting a sore left knee. Gordon was out too. He's been having trouble with his left leg. You see, the Rockets didn't really get a lot of assists with the ball-dominant Harden handling things, but look at this. Ben McLemore to Sterling Brown. Brown started in Harden's old spot, then Jayshawn Tate dumping it off to Christian Wood, who knocks down the 3. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Rockets up by 3. Wood to McLemore, cuts inside and finds Mason Jones. Houston had assists on 10 of their 12 buckets in the first quarter. They're up 30-27 on the Spurs at the end of the first. A little over 5 minutes left in the third. Spurs by 6. Rockets turn it over. DeMar DeRozan on the fast break. Up top, Keldon Johnson. Johnson with a career-high 29. And the Spurs go into the fourth up 4. Under 5 minutes to play. Rockets down 99-90. Brown to Wood. 3-ball. Bang, bang, bang. He was 5 for 7 from three-point range. Next Rockets possession. They're off and running. Tate to a wide-open Brown once again. Tate had 13 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds. Rockets pull within 3. Just over 3 minutes to play. Rockets down 3. Wood with the block on DeJounte Murray. Rockets going the other way. Brown to David Nwaba. Nwaba not able to hit, but they get it out to Wood, who's lonely. Wood with 27 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Rockets bench all hyped up. It's 101 apiece. Less than 2 minutes to play. Rockets by 2. Brown. 23 points for him. Houston with a 4-point lead. Less than 8 seconds to play. It's a 2-point game. Now Spurs are down. DeRozan. Not a great shooting night. 5 for 14. He had 13 points. That's not going to go. But the Rockets hold on to win it. 109-105. Here's more from Gordon pregame.
From this summer, since the season started, you can tell that he didn't want to be here. But, I wouldn't say it's just necessarily motivation, because we got to be motivated to play every game and every day.
The whole team came together. I guess you could look at it as a blessing in disguise. Today we all played together. Everybody was playing hard, and we need that same out of everybody.
Now, according to Second Spectrum, the Rockets had 313 passes on Thursday. In their first game without James Harden, that happened to be their most passes in any game this season. Funny how that worked out. They also had 20 isolation plays, their second fewest in a game this year. So now Harden on his way to Brooklyn. How's that going to work with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant already there? We knew you'd ask, so we crunched some numbers.
Wiseman, who's at the podium after scoring 18 points and grabbing 5 rebounds. James, you've been pretty disciplined defensively over the last few games. Your ability to kind of stay down, not bite on those kind of pump fakes. How do you think you've been developing as far as that discipline is concerned?
Just studying film, taking my time on studying film, like figuring out the angles. Especially a player like Jokic, like he's a great player in this league. So just trying to knowing my personnel and just studying film. And studying film just brought me a long way because I'm a fast learner. So when I study film, I can be able to imitate that and put it on the floor. So,
what did you learn tonight playing against Jokic?
Man, he got like a lot of tricks. So I just had to make sure I just stay attentive, like every second that I was guarding him. So just like the way he spent off, I knew that I was supposed to get like an arm bar on him, but he got me on the spin move with the N1. But I was just learning. So like each quarter I got better, and then he tried to hit me with a pump fake, but I didn't go for it. So like each quarter I was most definitely improving and getting better.
James West Goldberg, Barry News Group. When you say you watch film, obviously you're doing a lot of things with that, but how much of it is just basic pick and roll with your teammates and just sort of reviewing the timing and the spacing on that stuff?
Me and Steph actually went through that scenery 2 days ago. We actually went through the pick and roll schemes. We're trying to figure out like how to build our chemistry together. So it was much better this game. And also Draymond was there too. So he was teaching me like different angles, like how to take it to make it easier for me. So yeah, really we just been in practice, just putting in work and just trying to build our chemistry up. So.
Obviously, the lob has been effective when it's been thrown to you. But Steve mentioned some of those interior passes, bounce passes to you, and things that are kind of more risky that are getting picked off. Right. How do you kind of fix some of those issues as far as the communication goes with some of your teammates that are throwing these things?
Really, just trying to make sure that I be very vocal on my end. Like, just on the court, just make sure I just have this sign because they can throw it up and like they can see that. But it's gonna take time because we're a new team. We building. We're trying to build our chemistry up together, so it's gonna take time, but it's coming together. But I just gotta make sure that I be vocal and just make sure that we just like in practice that we just have that chemistry, so in the game it'd be easier. So, yeah.
That was your first time in the Denver altitude. Do you actually feel that? I mean, do you feel a difference just air-wise when you're playing?
It was insane. Like the third possession, I was already like, man, just super tired, but. I went to the USA camp a lot in Colorado Springs. So I've been up here for a while. So I'm like really used to it because I've been to the USA camp more than once when I was 16, 17, 18 years old. So it's not that bad at all. But like at the beginning of the game, it was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
This kid is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, he's funny, he's smart. His recall is incredible as he recalls some of those plays against Jokic. As you was talking about, Darrell, the arm ball there where you say, hey, you got me there, I had my arm bar out. I mean, the kid is unbelievable. I think Warrior fans are going to love him for many, many years.
I really like this kid. He's, he has his head on the right shoulders, on his shoulders the right way. Organizations don't get kids at 19 like this, you know what I mean? So he definitely has a bright future, and just to hear the things he's saying about studying film, like I wasn't watching film at 19. First off, it was on DVD, so you know what I mean? But just to hear the things he's saying all the right things, and I know he's gonna put that to the game and let that translate.
Well, and he's really a learner. I mean, for him to take what he's learned and put it into games, and then also, I would imagine if it was Steph, I don't know if it was Steph that got him to work on the pick and roll together or vice versa, but just the fact that he's able to learn from Steph and also from Draymond. I mean, I think that, this is a place for him and fantastic future ahead.
This guy's watching film, Jennifer, and Darrell's getting a South Beach flu as a 19-year-old, man, not watching DVDs. Come on, Darrell. Pat Riley wouldn't be proud of you, man. Let's talk about he posterized Bol Bol tonight. And, of course, Bol Bol, the son of Manute Bol. We'll get to that in just a second. But Bol Bol, 7'2", 220 pounds, only 4 points tonight. Didn't really have an impact, but a nice prospect out of Oregon. If he could just stay healthy, Jennifer, this guy has a lot of potential. He's got a great array of skills.
He has a lot of potential. I mean, you can't teach that size and length, and he's got it. And he's got a good skill set to go with his size. And, I remember watching his dad, years and years ago, and I think he's actually at another level.
Oh, yeah, he's so skilled, and I think he's going to get more and more opportunities the more the season goes on. You could tell he's a little late on defenses and things like that and rotations, but as more as he get those reps in, he'll figure it out, but he has a bright future as well.
No doubt, and a good system there in Denver with Mike Malone and his father, former Warrior, but Nude. And Jennifer, you talked about him. You were playing at Stanford. He's a Golden State Warrior. This guy was 7'7", Darrell, and 200 pounds.
Right.
Who was a better three-point shooter? Where's that three at? Look at the slingshot.
There it
Cash
is.
money. Look at the guard. The guard was like, who the hell is this guy?
Well, he was one of the first really big guys to shoot threes.
Right.
If I remember, everybody was like, no. Oh, it went in. Because it was so new and so different.
Yeah, funny style shot, but it went in. So I'm gonna go with
Chuck
Pops
right
on this
there.
one, man.
Did you see Chuck like, what's going on here, man? Who is this guy hitting all the threes, man? But New Ball, 7'7", 200 pounds, rest in peace. Bol, carrying on a family legacy, has a very bright future. I was hoping the Warriors drafted him, but he's is in Denver, learning behind Jokic here. We'll continue Warriors postgame live here, presented by Toyota. Hearing from Steph Curry and bringing out Steph Curry's game. Nice game, 35 points here.